Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Eastenders for Monday 28th August 2023. An amazing episode. I literally was glued to my screen, couldn't wait till Cindy reaches the square. And first of all, she just went straight to Kathy's, had a little tour. And I think she wanted to just have a discussion with Kathy. She's probably done the right thing, to be honest, because obviously she's seeing Kathy's son Ian. And that slap from Kathy was really powerful. And then Cindy slapped back, pushed Cindy. I think Kathy just couldn't believe Cindy's still alive after all these years. And not just that, there's a bit of bad history between Cindy and the Beals. Because Cindy, when she was young, don't forget, she was a bit selfish, as Kathy said. And I think she kind of played Ian about a little bit. When I say a little bit, probably quite a lot. And the fact that, she's gone straight to Kathy's after all these years. I think Kathy, in her year, probably would have done more than a slap in her younger days, because obviously don't forget Kathy's mature now. She's got a lot going on, like she's got living a happy life with Rocky. And when she first saw her, she just couldn't believe it. She put the knife down when she was cutting some onions, I believe, and then just gobsmacked when she saw Cindy. The one thing that Kathy, I thought she would have been more understanding, because obviously Kathy's been in a similar situation where she faked her death as well in South Africa. And for those of you who don't know what was really going on, why Cindy had to fake her death, in short, when she was in prison in 1998, I think the police and her had an agreement to be an informant for one of the prisoners called Jackie Ford, and basically give her information. That way she can leave the prison and have her daughter outside prison. She probably thought it was a good idea at the time, and it probably is, because who wants to have their child in prison? And then when she left, obviously she had to go into hiding, because Jackie Ford's quite a high profile person and she's got a lot of people behind her. And the fact that it took this many years, 25 years, to kind of like capture all her people, and the fact that Jackie Ford, I think, passed away this June, I believe, and police had to make sure that none of her people are still around or working for her. So I think the fact that she passed away, most of them probably stopped working for her, and for those few remaining still working for her after she passed away, or for her family, I think they captured her or something. That's what the police said. But anyway, that's what the story is in short, for those of you who's confused. That's why Cindy had to go in hiding. And a life in secret, or stay in prison, sometimes is, you can sort of understand why she did it. But the actions she's done before her life in prison on the square, where she's played a few people, so she is known to be selfish. But I'm hoping to see a reformed character. Cindy, the one that we're looking at now, she seems quite soft, mild-mannered. I really like her. I really hope her and Kathy get along, because Kathy's one of my favourite characters as well. And George, I think he's in for a shock, isn't he? The girls are as well. And the fact that she's here on Anna's birthday just makes it 10 times better. I just can't wait. I just literally can't wait for tomorrow's episode, and just to see all the reactions from the nights. I think obviously Georgie's fiance, not Rose, Elaine, Linda's mom, she's going to be quite shocked and maybe a little bit jealous, probably a little bit angry at the same time. The fact that things are going good for her now, and then obviously George's ex rocked up, and she knows how much George and the girls loved their mum. And obviously she's got a lot of competition on her hands otherwise. I do think that Ian, the fact that he's trying to hide that George and the girls were in Walford, when Cindy will find out, because she will put two and two together and figure out why Ian wanted to stop her from going to Walford. She will kind of distance herself from Ian, or probably feel a bit less, or trust him less, I reckon, and that will just push her more towards George, because you can just tell George and Cindy, they really do look good together. Like, they probably look more compatible, and you can just see the chemistry there in that scene, that picture that is on there now, where George and Cindy are looking at each other. The chemistry's there. They just look more suited each other, to be honest. And I think Ian's played it all wrong. Did find it a little bit funnier, but a little bit sad as well when obviously Anna and Gina, when they were having a good time, they were walking across, and then Ian was looking at them because he was scared. But I think they thought that he was not looking at them in a good way, like probably ogling at them, and then they called him a creep, and then I think they're gonna be shocked about everything, and obviously the fact that George as well kind of like treated Peter quite badly. It was a bit of an overreaction, let's be honest, because obviously Peter, he just pushed Gina away, the older sister, when she tried to lean for a kiss, but he knows that's his half sister. But obviously she kind of fell down, and obviously I can understand George is overprotective of his daughters. And the fact that Peter tried to apologise on many occasions, he still wasn't having it. I think he's going to be in shock that obviously Peter's their half brother as well. He might treat Peter a bit better then. It was all focused on the Knights and Cindy as well, and Kathy. The fact that Ian's back in the square now, I kind of enjoyed as well, because he's been away for a very long time. And yeah, it's not the same without Ian Beale on the square, is it? As funny as that sounds. I mean, Bernie's been doing a great job in the CAF with the comedy. I think Ian and Bernie would make a great comedy duo working together in the family businesses. Let me know what you think. Do you reckon Cindy and Georgia might get back together? Do you want to see that happen? Let me know what you think, guys, because it'll be very interesting to hear your views as well. And I'm just trying to think of what else was going on in the episode, because it's just mainly what sticks out for me was just the showdown between Kathy and Cindy, and then her just seeing George from across the street in front of the Vic, and the fact that Elaine's put out all the stops for her stepdaughter Anna's birthday. I just feel a bit sorry for her as well at the same time, because now that Cindy's back, she's gonna have a hard time herself. Like, it's all those feelings as well. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously she knows like how her and George were. Let me know what you think about the episode, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Tomorrow's one's gonna be bloody interesting. Peace, guys. Have a nice day.